Most people lose before the real game even starts because they talk too early, show too much, and move too fast. They announce their plans, display their strength, and try to prove their value. And the moment they do, resistance wakes up. Eyes turn toward them. Guards go up. Competitors prepare. But the real power move is different. The real power move is to stay quiet, let others relax, and strike later when it actually matters. Today we're breaking down why silence is not weakness, why delayed action beats loud action, and how staying quiet at the right time can help you win bigger than people who rush the spotlight. If you like smart psychology and silent strategy like this, hit like and subscribe to Playing Possum right now, because this channel is for people who want controlled wins, not noisy attempts. Let's start with a simple truth. Noise attracts resistance. Silence attracts access. When you talk too much about your goals, people don't just hear you, they measure you. They compare themselves to you. Some feel threatened, some feel competitive, some feel skeptical. Even supportive people start forming expectations that create pressure. But when you stay quiet, something powerful happens. You move below the emotional radar. And below the radar, movement is easier. Think about hunters in nature. The successful hunter is rarely the loudest one crashing through the forest. A successful hunter moves slowly, watches patterns, studies timing, and waits for the clean moment. The strike is fast, but the preparation is quiet. Modern life is no different. In business, careers, negotiations, and influence, loud early moves often fail, while quiet positioning often wins. The problem is, ego hates silence. Ego wants recognition now. Ego wants validation early. Ego wants to be seen trying. Strategy wants to be seen winning. Big difference. When you stay quiet, you gain observation time. Observation time is intelligence time. You start noticing who actually has power and who only talks like they do. You notice who influences decisions and who only attends meetings. You notice who changes behavior under pressure and who stays stable. Loud participants miss these signals because they are busy performing. Quiet observers collect them because they are not distracted by self-display. Information gathered quietly becomes advantage used later. Another hidden benefit of staying quiet is expectation control. When you promise less, your results look bigger. When you promise big, your results look normal, even if they are good. Expectation shapes perception. Smart operators manage expectations downward and performance upward. That gap creates surprise. Surprise creates impact. Impact creates reputation. Reputation creates opportunity. Silence helps you manage that gap. There is also a psychological safety effect. People feel safer around someone who is calm, measured, and not dominating the space. When people feel safe, they talk more freely. When they talk freely, they reveal truth. Truth is leverage. The person who knows the real constraints, real fears, and real motivations in a room controls outcomes, even without controlling volume. Staying quiet is not passive. It is active listening with strategic intent. Let's talk about timing. Most people act at the first opportunity. Strategic people act at the best opportunity. First is emotional, best is calculated. The first opening may not be the strongest one, but if you're loud and eager, you jump early. When you're quiet and patient, you can choose better timing. Timing multiplies force. A small move at the right moment beats a big move at the wrong moment. Think about negotiations. The person who speaks first often anchors themselves. The person who speaks later anchors the frame. And when you let others go first, they reveal priorities, limits, and emotional investment. That tells you where flexibility exists. If you speak too early, you reveal your own position before seeing theirs. Quiet first gives you map advantage. Map advantage beats confidence advantage. Another reason silence works is emotional neutrality. When you react quickly with excitement, anger, or urgency, you expose your inner state. That gives others handles to influence you. Urgency can be exploited. Excitement can be overpriced. Anger can be redirected. But when you stay emotionally steady and quiet, your inner state stays private. Private state equals strategic control. You cannot be easily pushed when you are not easily read. There is also a reputation dynamic most people misunderstand. Loud self-promotion creates fragile reputation. Quiet, consistent delivery creates durable reputation. Fragile reputation needs constant defense. Durable reputation defends itself through results. When you stay quiet and keep delivering, people build respect based on evidence, not claims. Evidence-based respect lasts longer and travels further. The Playing Possum philosophy is built exactly on this. Reduce display, increase depth, reveal at the moment of maximum leverage. Another advantage of staying quiet early is reduced interference. The more visible your plan, the more opinions attack it. Opinions create doubt. Doubt slows action. Slow action kills momentum. When your plan grows quietly, it grows protected, like roots underground before the tree appears. Nobody argues with roots because nobody sees them, but roots decide how tall the tree stands. Silence is root building time. Loudness is branch showing time. Branches without roots fall. Let's go into group dynamics. In any group, there are attention seekers, approval seekers, power seekers, and security seekers. If you stay quiet, you can identify who is who. Attention seekers talk most. Approval seekers agree most. Power seekers interrupt most. Security seekers avoid risk most. Once you see these patterns, you can predict behavior. Predictable people are easier to outmaneuver than impressive people. Silence reveals patterns that noise hides. There is also a pressure curve in performance. Early spotlight increases pressure before skill is ready. Late spotlight meets skill already built. Pressure plus low preparation breaks people. Pressure plus high preparation elevates people. By staying quiet while building skill, you align pressure with readiness. That alignment is a major success factor. Many people fail not from lack of talent, but from premature exposure. Another layer is conflict strategy. Not every challenge deserves your full response. Some people provoke just to measure your reaction. If you respond loudly every time, they learn your triggers and keep pushing them. If you respond calmly and briefly, provocation becomes boring. Boring targets get less attack. Silence is sometimes the fastest way to end low-value conflicts. Save your force for high-value moments. That's energy discipline. Staying quiet also improves your questioning power. When you don't rush to state opinions, you can ask better questions. Better questions guide conversations without looking controlling. Instead of arguing, you ask. Instead of pushing, you invite explanation. People resist pressure, but cooperate with curiosity. Questions are soft tools with hard impact. The quiet strategist leads with questions, not declarations. There is also a cognitive benefit. Talking less gives you more thinking time. More thinking time improves decision quality. Fast talk often creates shallow decisions. Slow speech often creates deeper ones. Depth wins complex games. Quickness wins simple ones. Most important goals are complex. Choose depth. Let's address a common fear. People think staying quiet will make them invisible forever. It only happens if silence is combined with inaction. Strategic silence is paired with hidden action. You are not idle, you are preparing. Learning skills, building alliances, testing systems, running small experiments, improving quietly. When the strike comes, it looks sudden, but it is supported by months or years of preparation. That is the strike later part most people forget. Silence is not the end, it is the setup. Think about product launches that shock markets. From outside, they look sudden. Inside, they were built quietly for a long time. Think about creators who appear to explode overnight. Hidden work preceded visible success. Hidden reps create visible dominance. Quiet reps create confident execution. There is also a leverage effect. When you speak less, your words carry more weight. Scarcity increases value. If you talk constantly, each message feels cheap. If you talk selectively, each message feels important. The selective voice creates authority without force. Authority without force is high-level influence. Another overlooked power move is delayed reveal. Don't show your best idea at the brainstorm start. Show it after you hear the room. Don't show your full skill in the first round. Show it when stakes are real. Don't reveal your maximum capacity during testing. Reveal it during evaluation. Sequence shapes perception. Late excellence beats early excellence in perceived impact. Also remember people, remember finishes more than starts. Strong finish beats strong opening in memory. If you stay quiet early and strong late, you control the memory of the event. Memory controls reputation. Reputation controls opportunity flow. Silence early, strength late is a reputation engine. Practical application, start small. In your next meeting, let 3 people speak before you speak. In your next negotiation, pause before responding to offers. In your next project, build proof before promotion. In competitive environments, show consistency before brilliance. In new circles, observe power before displaying ambition. Replace instant reactions with measured responses. Replace early claims with late results. This is how you stay quiet and strike later in real life, not just theory. The Playing Possum mindset is not about tricking people, it's about managing timing, perception, and emotional energy. Loud is easy, quiet is disciplined. Discipline compounds. Over time, disciplined players outperform dramatic players almost every time. If you've watched this far, you're already practicing the rare skill of staying with depth instead of chasing noise. That alone puts you ahead of most viewers. Write silence strike in the comments so I know you're here to apply, not just listen. Share this video with someone who keeps announcing moves too early. And subscribe to Playing Possum for more deep strategy and psychological advantage. Because in a world addicted to loud moves, the quiet planner who strikes at the right moment often takes the biggest win.